This is breaking news from WMBD News.
And that's where we begin today. An investigation is underway into one of the biggest Supreme Court leaks in its history.
Leaks are leaks. It's a shame that you have leaks, but leaks come. I'm just not going to comment on it.
Overnight, Politico publishing a piece including a draft opinion which, if finalized, would dismantle 50 years of precedent and pave the way for states to severely curtail abortion rights in the U.S. This is an ever-changing situation, updating by the minute. WMBD's Kyrian Lee has been following this story all morning long. She joins us live in the studio now with President Biden's response, along with members of Congress on both sides of the aisle. Kyrian.
Matt, in a release, officials from the Supreme Court of the United States confirmed the document described in the report is authentic. However, they say it does not represent a decision by the court or the final position of any member on the case. Supreme Court Chief Justice John G. Roberts releasing a statement saying in part, quote, "To the extent this betrayal of the confidences of the court was intended to undermine the integrity of our operations, it will not succeed. The work of the court will not be affected in any way," end quote. And President Biden is also weighing in on the Politico report, saying he believes that a woman's right to choose is fundamental.
The idea that it concerns me a great deal that we're going to, after 50 years, decide a woman does not have a right to choose.
Meanwhile, Democrats and Republicans on Capitol Hill are also sharing their input.
If this report is accurate, the Supreme Court is poised to inflict the greatest restriction of rights in the past 50 years, not just on women, but on all Americans.
The court should tune out the bad faith noise and feel completely free to do their job.
Now in Congress, Democrats tried and failed to pass a bill that would make abortion rights federal law. The Women's Health Protection Act passed the Democratic-controlled House last fall, but failed in the evenly divided Senate. CBS News reports overturning Roe v. Wade is likely to have a significant impact on this year's elections. Matt?